In this position in 2022, 16-year-old Super Grandmaster Gukesh plays a combination so deep, it's clear why he's currently on pace to be the greatest chess player of all time. Let's see what happens here. So in the game, Gukesh has the white pieces, and he starts the combination off with pawn to d6, sacrificing a pawn in order to open up lines towards black's king. So the opponent takes the pawn, and now rook to d1, attacking the queen and controlling the open file, because after the queen steps out of the way, now it's possible to play bishop to d5 check. And after the king steps over, bishop to b2. And here, for the price of a pawn, this bishop pair is fully operational, and this king is getting very suffocated, and you have to block this check with bishop to g7. But now Gukesh keeps applying the pressure. Knight to g5, potentially preparing knight to f7 check. So first, the opponent attacks Gukesh's queen with bishop to f5. And here, Gukesh finds an absolutely ridiculous move. It looks like a mouse slip. Gukesh finds queen to c3 and just sacrifices his queen. But this queen, it cannot be captured. If you take this queen, after bishop takes c3, the king has nowhere to go, and you would have to block with your own queen, but this loses instantly to knight to f7. And after you take the knight, rook takes e8 is gonna lead to checkmate. Because after you block, rook takes e8 is mate, the queen is pinned to the bishop. So you cannot take this queen, and instead, first the opponent trades rooks on e1, and after they recapture, now pawn to h6, attacking the knight and giving the breathing room for the king on h7. But here, it's actually a forced checkmate. Gukesh starts with queen takes g7, eliminating the dark squared bishop, and after the queen recaptures, it looks like we're simply just gonna capture back the queen. But if we take this queen, we're just left in an endgame where we're down a pawn, so that's not the move. And there's one winning move here. Gukesh's idea, rook to e7. Now attacking the queen, and you can't take this rook, you're still pinned to the bishop. But what happens if you just take this bishop with queen takes b2? Well, now you get hit with rook to h7. Checkmate.